Oh yeah, I need that.
I really hope it doesn't, like, me in the process.
You know, we've had a lot of the, a lot of the subreddits that are a bit iffy. They're a little more edgy or a little bit more, it. They don't really leave much room for like uplifting stuff. Usually, just makes you think about negativity.
Some of them are literally there entirely for the purpose of making you mad.
Yes. And while I know that a lot of people love it when we react to stuff like that, every now and again it makes me just like happy when we get something like this. Made me smile. This one's a subreddit that I really enjoy. I really love it a lot, and I don't really got anything else to say except for just like I'm glad we get. Excuse me. I'm glad we get stuff like this every now and again requested because I love this stuff. I love it entirely. But yeah, I guess that's really I just want to like enjoy this stuff. So I guess we're just gonna jump right into it. Are you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just
Mr. Kitty.
Yep.
Speaking of stuff that makes you smile.
Yep. It's Mr. Kitty Cat. How you doing there, buddy? The chunky lad.
The Vega.
Hey, Vega. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Uh-oh. Asher's going to try and get up here. Aw. He loves those chin scratchies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah. So... I can already hear people be like, "Aw, please protect him." Yes, we do protect him. Trust me. But all right, here we go. This is MK's r/made me smile. Aw, please protect him.
Making and delivering lasagnas for lasagna love makes me smile, and the recipients too. Hey, can you send me a lasagna? I will pay, and I would love a lasagna. 10 years with my girls. Oh, would you do cutie? Oh, those collars are so big. Oh, they're adorable and still look like they don't like taking photos. Oh, man, that's cute. Dude, you put your suit on inside out again. I mean, but he looks pretty fly, though, right? Think about it. Dressed up as a PS5. Oh, come on.
Well, depends on what side plates you got, because we got the OG, like, dark plates on there from
probably some of the few people that do.
From D-Brand, because D-Brand got sued by Sony, and Sony basically was just like, all right, we're going to release our own. And the D-Brand's like, haha. We're going to be releasing altered versions that are different from the ones that you've done. So, haha.
A handful of tiny, colorful ceramic animal friends. Hope they can brighten your day. Well, they certainly brightened mine up. I like the flamingo. And the turtle emoji. I love that. That's great. Today, my daughter discovered that there is a camera inside our doorbell. Oh, that's a discovery you're going to love in a couple of weeks. After chasing the balls around the track, Leroy Jenkins likes to assert his dominance over them. Oh, it's Leroy. It's the actual guy from the video. I don't know how you trained your cat to play World.
Oh, God, he just ran in.
World of Warcraft like 18 years ago, but bravo.
Damn it, Leroy!
Firefighter holding the 2-year-old child of the man he saved from a fire when the man was 2 years old. God, that must be wild as hell, dude.
Aww.
I can't even imagine. When I was 2 years old, my house caught on fire and I was trapped inside. I ended up dying that day, and this firefighter saved me from that building and brought me back to life. Now, 23 years later, he's holding my 2-year-old son. I literally wouldn't be here without him.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That is someone who did their job and did it well, and to show your appreciation, that is, like, to show your appreciation like that, that's something truly special.
As that firefighter, that's gotta be just wild, right? Me and my girlfriend moved in together yesterday and brought our cats. Walked in and this was them.
Oh! Oh! Look at them!
Thought they wouldn't get along. Well, that's a normal thing to think in that situation.
Oh my goodness, they're so cute!
But it's really nice to see that you were incorrect. Leo, thought to have been lost in glacial flood, found alive and well. In a glacial flood? Oh, good God. Oh, man, I wonder how many of his 9 lives he used for this little scenario. Hopefully no more than 1. Was feeling low today, but he made this cute face to brighten up my day. He made this cute face, or he just looks that cute all the time, right?
He is that cute all the
He
time.
has to look like that always, I would imagine.
He kind of looks a little pissed off to me.
How often
Well, of course, he's got a cone around his head.
does he have to wear that thing? For the first time in 15 years, I've made it a month without gambling. Hell to the motherfucking yeah, dude. Oh, any amount of time you can keep away from your addiction is an epic win. Even if it's an hour, no joke. Just always think about that. Hand holding. Oh, I wish. What is this?
Look at the little chinchilla!
Poof ball.
Little poofy one. Look at you.
Little guy, I feel like I know what he is, but I can't remember the name.
Chinchilla.
I'm sure people in the comments will remind me. For now, I'm gonna call it a duck.
my
That
favorite
duck is
animal.
so cute. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in here to remind y'all about the new merch over at mkshop.com. Made with 100% cotton, you can feel the heft from the very first second you pull it out of your mailbox. Take a look at our new hoodie, for example. This is probably the best hoodie I've ever worn in my life. It is the comfiest, the coziest. So head on over to mkshop.com now and use code BOOBIN at checkout to get yourself free shipping. All right, back to the content. My 1-year progress, July 2022, September 2023. That's actually a lot more significant than you would ever think. It really is.
Yeah.
Even if progress seems small, guess what? That's still progress. And that's more progress than I've had in a year. By a lot. Yo, man, calm down. My girlfriend's on here. Well, are you saying that this, you know what? I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. How Amazon was invented. Any ideas on how to get more cardboard boxes into our homes? Yes. I have plenty of ideas for that. Let's have the human order more pizza as well, because that way they get tasty pizza grease. And maybe the occasional bit of pizza left in the box. Being able to pass down toys to my nephew. Look what I found. Whoa, that's an original. Are you gonna sell it? It's the movie version. I'll let you have it. I'll bring it the next time I see you. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Is that a TMNT guy? Is that a member of the Foot Clan?
Soldier. Yeah.
Or something like that. I can't quite pin it, but it reminds me of my stepdad, who still has all of his original Transformer toys, although he played with them, and he lets his kids play with them, because they're toys and that only makes sense. Listening to the Imperial March on my computer via Spotify. This is the progress bar. It's a little lightsaber. Oh yeah, does it still do this? I always thought that was a cute little addition.
That's
See,
awesome.
I like it when companies spend 4 seconds creating something that's gonna make someone go, whoa, that's pretty cool. I had just recently lost my hen. She was like a dog to me. I walked out of the store to see a rainbow in the sky and a chicken figurine on the ground. The ones we love never truly leave us. They just send us cryptic messages from the world beyond. Which, you know, that's how they like it. They have the full ability to just pop out and say hi, but they all think it's cuter to, you know, send rainbows and figurines your way. I asked my job for a mental health day to work from home due to the anniversary of my mom's death. I had 16 cases assigned to me when I clocked in. 20 minutes later, they're gone. My managers took over my cases to make today easier for me. The response was, "We got you." That should always be the response. Hey man, I'm not doing well. Regardless of whether or not it's an important anniversary like a loved one's death, you should always be able to get that response from your bosses, coworkers, whatever. Hey, I'm doing really, really bad right now. Can you just let me have a day? Hell yeah! Fucking of course! That should not be some controversial, stupid thing. I blame all that anti-mental health sentiment on how the boomers were treated by their bosses and how Gen X was treated by the boomers thereon after, okay? Everybody in those generations was taught and treated as though mental health was just for crazy people in asylums, not something that we all have to deal with on a daily basis. Layla makes everyone smile. Well, I can see why. Layla's quite adorable. Delicious. Sammy singing the song of his people while I work. Oh, I don't know why I expected that to be a bird. I always feel like Sammy's more of a bird name, and I do not have any reason for that. But, you know, I'll take a guess as to what Sammy is yelling about. Food? Saw a smiling pig at the farm. Aren't they all a little smiley? I don't know what it is. Pigs are adorable. You helped to completely change someone's life for the better. For weeks, I've been helping a man get to job interviews via bus from the homeless shelter. He called today and said, Miss Bree, I need to figure out a route to get to work tomorrow morning. I screamed, hey, that's the success story we like hearing about. This heifer was pretty happy to see me again. She's my favorite. She started growing her winter coat and looks super fluffy now. Aw, she's getting ready for the cold months. I don't know what it is about farm animals. They're all pretty adorable. Honestly, they're super cute. Just, you know, I'm not gonna say it. From the first day we found
They look delicious, too.
Her to last month. She was so sick and tiny, but now she's happy and healthy. Oh man, I do enjoy seeing a good improvement story like this, and it's not like one of those videos where they fake it. Don't ever support those videos, please, because I feel like a lot of them are not real. And you know what? That's not the point.
Some of them are. I've seen evidence of that. But every time I see a real one, it makes me smile.
We're here on Made Me Smile. Look at the cute kitty. Ella got returned to the shelter for being too playful. What the hell does that mean? A year later, she's gotten my dad and I through depression and continues to make us laugh every day with her antics. What do they mean by too playful? Do they mean like she plays too rough, or, oh god damn it, she just wants to play all the time, it sucks? Because I don't think I've ever heard of anybody not having fun constantly when a cat wants to play, okay? Because you know what? The cats don't always want to play. I want a cat that always wants to. My sister received a miracle in the mail today. Ooh, what do we have?
These nuts.
Let's see here. Oh my god. Whoo, that right there is like getting out of prison, man. I mean, obviously not.
Well,
I'm just confused because they told me that Biden and Harris's student loan forgiveness thing had been completely shut down. So,
also, I already paid mine off. Can I get a reimbursement for that?
Also, mine's like way fucking less money than that, but it's still enough to cause me issues. Could I get like $7,000 forgiven, maybe?
Not for the same thing. You get what I mean. It's just, holy crap, I can't even imagine how much easier it is to breathe when well, okay, we're on Made Me Smile. I'm not going to go into student loans and how they're evil, but seriously, that's awesome. Holy shit, good for you. That's amazing.
Well, just say if you want to blame someone, blame the federal government. I mean, it's called a federal student loan for a reason. Because the federal government's the only one that issues them. Private banks don't issue student loans anymore. They haven't since 2005, because they were considered too financially risky.
That can't be right, unless you're only talking about like main banks and not credit unions.
I think credit unions, like,
because I graduated high school in 2007, and all of my student loans for my first 2.5 years of college came from Eastman Credit Union.
Well, I was gonna say that's within the window. Probably it's 2008 or 2010. I can't remember the exact year, but they stopped doing it.
They were at least still giving out loans from ECU up until like 2010, 2011.
Well, also,
the reason they stopped giving me mine is because I had a class that I couldn't pass, so they wouldn't give me any more. And so in order to keep going and try again, I had to take money from the government.
well, I was gonna say that's the whole deal with it, is just most of the student loans that are like outstanding that have been from the last 10 plus years are all from the federal government. And
I would have roughly that amount in money taken out that I would actually owe to ECU, Eastman Credit Union, still, if not for my dad. Like, thank God my dad actually helped me out with it.
Well, that's good, at least.
Which kind of makes sense considering, you know, him and my mom forced me to take them out in the first place. But
yeah.
I love this. Because your student loans had been in repayment for at least 20 or 25 years. Yeah, insane. Utterly freaking crazy that you had to go through 20 to 25 years of that, still had that much to pay off. Let's go find some other stuff that are going to make us happier for the day, shall we? Got into a misunderstanding ordering on the phone with a Thai restaurant by me. I went in person and said so sorry for being quick to anger. I was just hungry. This is the size of the chili they gave me for $1. A third of this is $2 from the supermarket. All right, let's take a look-see here. What did they give you? Oh, damn, all right. Oh, at least you apologized. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's almost like being nice to people makes them treat you better. Yeah, I was really ashamed of myself for getting upset so quick, but I hadn't ate anything. That was my own fault. I was very apologetic about it. Well done to you. Showing that integrity will always pay out better than rage. These two make me smile. I teach horseback riding lessons to special needs kids, and before you say anything, you should know that these kids teach me far more than I could ever teach them. I feel like that statement is made a lot in scenarios like this. Not that it's unbelievable, because it's obviously very believable. 1,000 days sober. Damn! 1,000 days. Nice. Wait, is one... Okay, sorry, do you have the pictures flipped? Is the one on the left you being sober for 1,000 days, and you in what looks like the hospital? I'll take it as it was just flipped around. Congratulations. Also, this confused me. Left is sober and right isn't sober, correct? Sorry, it's just the formatting. I'm always used to it being left before. Yeah, that's what I was assuming as well. Yeah, I've been sober for 1,000 days and now I'm in the hospital. I don't think that's the message they were trying to send. Thank you again to the sweet barista with the cutest space buns for brightening up my day with this. I'm surprised the spelling is correct. I doubt you use Reddit, and we'll see this, but your kind words about my outfit meant a lot as well. Oh, they got your name right? Whew, now that is impressive. I actually went to a Starbucks about a month and a half ago or so, ordered 2 drinks under the name Robin, got both of those drinks with a completely different spelling of Robin. Guys, 9 times out of 10 it is R-O-B-I-N, not R-O-B-B-I-N, not R-O-B-Y-N, not R-O-B-I-N-N. R-O-B-I-N. It's really simple, but I think it's great that they took the time to make sure they had your name correct. When the vacuum cleaner goes over a spot of dirt and dust and you hear that crackle, that's the good stuff. That's
Oh, God. That's the good stuff.
But you know it's working. The carpet is becoming cleaner. This knife my stepdaughter picked up for my birthday gift. She's 9. A knife? Oh, okay. I may not have your genes, but you chose to love me as your own, and for that, you are forever my hero. The happy to chat bench. Sit here if you don't mind someone stopping to say hello. I do kind of wish that we had more stuff like this, an option out in the wild to speak with people. I'm not always down for a conversation, but sometimes having the explicit option is kind of nice. I don't mind meeting new people every now and then when I'm in the mood, and this is a really good way of doing that.
I feel like they also need a leave me alone bench.
Yes.
Sit here if you don't want anyone to talk to you. Please don't talk to people who are sitting on this bench. Know what I mean?
Agree.
Those shopping baskets that they have at some stores where pick up a red one if you are good and you don't want anybody to talk to you. Pick up the black one over there if you need help.
It's opposite. It's if you want to shop on your own, black basket, red basket, you need help.
Do not mind people bugging you. Hedgehog Buddy was stuck, so I rescued him. Oh, how'd he get stuck in there? Oh, well, at least you got him out. You're very helpful. Such a nice message, and I totally scratched her car. Or whether she thinks though or not. Sorry, confused me a little bit. Hi, this is blank. You left me a message on my Mercedes about a scratch on the car. I had to tell you the truth. I'm not even sure what scratch you're talking about, but I wanted to call and say thank you for leaving a note. You see so few people doing that these days, so I really wanted to say I appreciate appreciate that. Again, thank you and have a good day. Well, if they can't find it, then great for the both of you. They don't see a scratch, and you clearly didn't really do any damage at all. Sounds like she's letting you off the hook for a good deed. Enjoy it. I think you're right. You know that phrase, a good deed never goes unpunished? Well, in this case, that's not the case. Thank goodness for you. About to hit 4 years post-burn. It's been a crazy 4 years, but I'm super proud of my recovery. Oh, I can't even imagine what you had to go through while recovering. Utterly insane burns. Holy shit, burns are crazy. But the improvement I'm seeing here, damn, you put up with a ton to come out fantastic on the other side. Squirrel, saved from Hurricane, has her own mini teddy bear and won't let it go. Won't let it go? How do you know that? Did you try to take it? You better not. How lovely is this response from a mom? My mother died a few months after giving birth to me. Whenever I ask how she died, the answer was that she passed away in her sleep and no one knew why. I just learned a few years ago that she had cancer while pregnant with me. Giving birth to me severely weakened her and eventually led to her death. I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself because from what I heard from everyone, she was a damn good woman. Hey, I'm a mom, and if I know anything, I know that yours would tell you this if she could. So I'm gonna tell you for her. She never regretted it, not for a second. You are made of everything that was the best about her. Cancer may have ended her life, but getting the chance to create yours was her proudest moment. She faced the end with nothing but peace, knowing that you would live on where she couldn't. Sweetheart, you have nothing to forgive yourself for. You did not take her from this world. You are how she remains in it. Every now and then you see a
True.
That deserves all the awards, man.
Conversation on Reddit that's actually just a true gem. A real diamond in the rough. The internet can be a very overly negative place. That's just almost what it feels like it was made for at this point in time. But stuff like this reminds me that, unfortunately, maybe it's because I'm looking for the negative stuff when I shouldn't be. There are plenty of outlets out there to see good things. And yeah, they're very, very right. You don't have anything to forgive yourself for. This woman is correct.
I used to browse through Facebook just looking for stuff to argue on all the time. I had a lot of stuff followed that told me about stuff that pisses me off, just so I could get on there and be like, why are people so stupid? Why do people act this way? And stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And eventually I was just like, this is so pointless. I was like, no one fucking listens. I was like, you can't change people's minds. They've already made it up for themselves, and they're like cemented in their own brain that they're right, no matter how much evidence you show them on stuff.
Yeah.
So I fucking unfollowed like everything that basically, if I come across even a person who likes to fucking share political bullshit that like is there for like rage baiting on the daily basis, I unfollow them. I want to unfriend them, but I'll unfollow their feed because I don't want to see that shit.
It's like, bye.
And I've been like way, way, way more at peace and less anxious since doing that.
Very good.
And
good on you, man.
Now I follow a lot of stuff that like talks about things I like and care about. Like I follow like when I wake up in the morning, there's usually like 4 or 5 articles about stuff going on in the gaming world and stuff like that. Like this morning I woke up to like people who are fans of Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3 have actually started a donation to the American Hearts Association due to her not having a heart in the game and how she has the engine that's killing her and stuff, and they like her so much that they decided to make donations under the Karlach Heart Foundation Fund. And I'm like, oh, that's wholesome.
That's heartwarming. No pun intended.
Karlach's my favorite character too, so I was like, that's awesome.
You did not take her from the world. You are how she gets to stay here, all right? You are how she gets to live on. 8 years ago, I entered the local library's card design contest, not knowing it was for children, and absolutely dominated. They didn't let me accept the award at City Hall with the kids I beat.
He didn't know.
Oops.
Okay, that's pretty hilarious, though. Honestly, that's great. Their designs are also really good. You know, it's not like they had crappy designs to go up against yours. And if it was truly just made for kids, they probably would have verified your age. So I think you're okay. Also, Fullerton. Dude, I love Fullerton. That's one of my favorite towns ever. I freaking love visiting. I lived there for like 8 months for a short period of time. I say a short period of time right after I say how long I lived there. I'm stupid. This is cute. Let's keep going. My wife's aunt just dropped by our home in the Mountain West to give us a box of Honeycrisp apple she grew in her orchard in Washington. She's in town visiting grandkids. The best
Bilbo. You know Bilbo.
Hey, buddy.
He got a little perch right next to your chair.
How's he doing? Oh,
Kate was out there last night. He tried to step over to the couch and he slid.
He slipped. Slid down.
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Two kitties. Whee.
Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. I think I'm developing a little bit of a head cold. I'm not sure. I hope not.
Treat ever.
Just allergies.
Man, that's another thing I miss about being or living in Washington, excuse me, is just the apples a cut above the rest. Walked into the shelter and asked which cat had been there
That's a big one.
the longest. Came home with a deaf, toothless senior love bug. Big baby, look at the big baby. This is Chase getting comfy on the way home. Oh. Oh man, you know what? If there's a single gift from cats that I wish I could take for myself, not from them, but borrow from them, I guess you could say, it would be the...
Oh.
Bilbo's like, I got something to say. He keeps knocking the microphone down.
The ability to get comfortable anywhere and fall asleep anywhere for really as long as you need. That's just, I don't know, it's an underrated skill in the animal kingdom. First time seeing my childhood
it's not that hard to get comfortable in that position that cat's in.
Most definitely not.
BFF in around 12 years. Well, it's nice that you got the chance to see each other again. It becomes harder and harder as time goes on. I have done my best to keep track of all of my best buddies from all the way back in elementary school. I still have contact with at least one from that far back, so it's kind of crazy having someone in your life that's been around for like 22 years. Now, again, I'm not quite 30
my oldest
yet.
friends,
I know that when
my
I'm
oldest friend I still talk to is from middle school, so I don't actually really still have any contact with any elementary school friends, unfortunately.
Chad, I think we were like start of middle school probably when we met each other the first time.
So, Chance I met in 7th grade, and he was in 6th grade, and we met at the Boy Scouts.
For me, Andrew would probably be the one who was my friend the longest. He was he was a year ahead of me, and he was just like a super like cool kid to hang out with. And then all of a sudden he went to college, and then I lost contact with him.
Up until college, I was still friends with my buddy Ben, who I knew since the 1st grade. And then he moved to Tejas to be a band director down there. So,
hey, well, at least he's living his dream.
yeah.
It'll sound a lot more impressive. Oh yeah, we've known each other for like, 60 years or something. Now I miss my BFF from childhood. It's time for a reunion. Uh-oh, we got pirates. Exciting. Their flag says treats. Oh, I get it. God damn it. Marilyn Monroe visiting injured troops in Japan. This soldier had a broken back, but it didn't stop Marilyn. Oh, yes, I saw this.
How you doing, huh?
Actually very nice of her. I can't even imagine the vibe in that room. Haven't smiled in months, but due to this wonderful community, I'm recovering day by day and trying to find joy in the little things in life. Sorry for the mask, I'm immunocompromised. You do not need to worry about the mask. If anybody makes mention of it, they can f*** off. This is just great. I can tell how big your smile is through the mask. So that's amazing. Wholesome YouTube comment interaction. I'll be posting my video soon. Time to reflect on this situation. Nobody cares. I do. I can't wait to see it. Thanks, man. That guy had me worried. It's nice to know that at least one person cares, brother. You actually don't have any clue, or maybe you do, how nice it is to know that at least one person actually cares about something. I've been making vlogs at Penny Arcade Expo, PAX West, Prime, whatever you want to call it, in Seattle, on and off for years. I think my first one was 2012, and they were more so for me. I liked making them. It's great. But this most recent trip, which you can actually see over on my channel in the link down below, it was nice to see someone ask me if I was going to make another one, because those ones were always more for me, and I assume people found them boring and didn't really want to watch them. You know, I understand. They're not everyone's cup of tea, for sure. But it was incredibly liberating hearing somebody ask me if I was going to make one because they wanted to see it. It really brightened my day and made me feel better about what I do.
Yeah.
So never underestimate the power of just a simple little message
By
of
the way, I just
support. You
noticed-
have no idea how much...
Does he have a tattoo of the 90s solo cup pattern?
I think he does.
Nice.
Never underestimate the power of just a simple little message of support. You have no idea how much it can mean for that person.
There you go.
I don't know. This is a pretty good video.
Yes. Very, very good.
Always down to see kitties and chinchillas for sure.
Of course, yeah. It's funny shit, dude. It's awesome. So, either way, I guess you know, that was pretty good. It raised me up. It made me feel good. So, either way, I guess if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more from MK, feel free to click their name in the title of the video. And if you want to see more from us, hey, hit that subscribe button, because we ain't going nowhere. And until next time, everyone, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick. This is Vega.
Yeah, and Bilbo's running around here somewhere. And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace.